And the wife.
You're okay like that?
Yeah, she's not a camera person.
Okay, no, that's good. That's fine. Today marks officially 73 days since you have been incarcerated. How has been the process? I know we've seen you here and there. You're finally out. Many people just want to understand how has been the process for you while you were in there.
Look, I was in there. I met a lot of people, very nice people, among them the prison officers who took care of me and made my life easy. I met accused persons who were very, very, very kind to me. One of them is the yard, they call him a yard staff, is the one in charge of most of the prisoners, Polite Sbanda. Amazing guy who protected me. I also had the opportunity to stay close to ZANU-PF Central Committee member Mike Chimombe and Moses Mpofu. They stood with me, they took care of me. I mean, inside the prisoners, regardless of what they are accused of, they are one people, and they understand each other and they protect each other. And I was so much amazed and amused by that. But what really pained me is the number of people who are there who are denied bail every single time. Some people have been in that remand prison for the past 11 years. Some have been in that remand prison for 5-6 years, and they've not gone for trial. And they're in there, they're serving prison sentences without being convicted. Yet when I walked in there, I thought it was me. I mean, Mike Chimombe and Moses Mpofu are nearing a year in remand prison, in that prison. Yet it's a constitutional right. And as I fought for my right to admission to bail, I mean, let's not talk about the merits of the case because that will be dealt with by the lawyers, but my right to admission to bail. And at the end of the day, I sat there with my lawyer and I said, you know what, it's okay. The people here who've been here for 4 years, 4 good years, they are in remand prison, and I'm shocked.
Must pre-trial detention as well.
Yes, because here at Harare remand prison, people who have been convicted don't stay here. So the moment you are convicted, even if your sentence is 1 day sentence, you don't serve it at Harare remand prison.
You've served more than years while just waiting for that sentence.
If imagine what happens to you. There's this guy Zuze. Zuze was in pre-trial detention for a year and a half, right? But he was acquitted at the close of state case. He didn't even go to the defense case. He was acquitted at the close of state case after serving 1 year, 5 months in a remand prison.
You're finally out. I think you represent victory, not just to yourself as the persona, but to the whole industry as journalism. I know many journalists out there have been fighting and they've been demanding your release. How is the new Blessed mhlanga after coming out of this, in terms of you and your journalism?
I disagree that I represent any victory. I represent what can be done to journalists. That's what I represent. But there's no new Blessed, because when I do what I do, Toneo, I don't do it as Blessed. I do it as a professional journalist. I remain guided by the professional ethics and conduct of journalists, and that's what I will continue to do. But chiefly, I want to say that the people were just amazing for me. They were just amazing. My children did not really feel my absence financially because of the people. They felt my absence physically, yes, but they didn't feel it financially. They still went to places that they went. They still went to school and enjoyed the benefits that they got when I'm there. And I thank the people. I thank the people from across the world, all Zimbabweans, and chiefly the journalists, because when people stop telling your story, you'll be forgotten.
Yeah,
Easily. And journalists, and even those...
When you speak to other journalists, a lot have watched this, and many think that this was probably maybe an example being set for you. What do you think this message means to other journalists?
Look, I think we'll talk about this when I'm settled, and now I need to be with my family. But journalism is journalism. When I was in journalism school, there was a statement that journalism is telling the story that someone somewhere does not want told. Yeah. The rest is PR.
You finally back with the family, friends. How is the feeling now?
I don't know. I'm indifferent, but I'm indifferent. Having 73 days of my life stolen. And it's not over. I have to be going to court. My passport has been taken. I've lost so many opportunities, to fund and take care of my family. So I'm indifferent, and I'm still in shock that this can happen.
Listen, we thank you so much. Wish you all the best. In the meantime, we'll leave you your family and enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Happy to have you back out.
Thank you, my brother.
So that is a blessing, mhlanga, one of our own journalists that has just been speaking to us as far as this case is concerned. It's just been released after 73 days here in pre-trial detention. He has just been arrested for practicing journalism, a craft that we all wake up to do each and every single day. But we stand with him and we keep on insisting that journalism is not a crime. He did not deserve to be arrested in the first place, and he was only doing what each and every single journalist out there is doing, being the fourth estate, representing the voice of the voice, and continuously speaking on behalf of the people. That's exactly what he has been doing as far as this case is concerned. My name is Toneo, reporting live from the remand prison. We've just been witnessing him living and joining his family. It's alright for me and the crew behind the scenes. We'll catch up later on.
Salam alaikum.
You can come closer.
Come closer. Yeah, you can.